Hello and welcome to Monopoly Plus with me, Kevin Sawyer. Hope you guys and girls are alright and enjoying your day, whatever you're up to. This is a bit of a how to play this game slash let's play slash, well, let's look more than let's play. I don't think this game's got the legs in it to sort of like do a regular sort of like weekly or whenever playthrough of this. You might just see the odd occasional multiplayer with me and Sinky or whoever, and that's probably about it. It's just a game which it's been out for a long while, and I thought I'd do it as a bit of justice and do a bit of a showcase on it. Talking of multiplayers, me and Sinky initially played a bit of this a couple of days back, and he hadn't been playing it for much. I've been playing it a bit longer than him. I enjoy playing it. It's a sort of game which you guys and girls may enjoy playing for yourself. Just something a bit different other to simulations, and just something you can just play. Like if it's a rainy day and you're just not in the mood for playing Farming Simulator or American Truck or anything else that you play, you just want a bit of pass the time sort of thing. You can get your teeth into this. This is going to sort of like cover how to play it and everything else. It's Ubisoft owns the rights. Well, owns this game. So if you've got the Ubisoft account, it will ask you to tie it all in together. But anyway, I'll try and get into this. Show you guys how to play it. You've got online mode. Local mode. Online's obviously you can play. I'll show you guys. You can either have a quick match against someone else, create your own match, create a game, which again, create a match. I don't know how that actually works. Is that the same as... Okay. Right, okay, so looking at this, go back. So if we go online mode, I'm guessing, yeah, custom match. So that's the sort of, sorry, not create a match, custom match. So that's, you can select this and then it'll come up. It's find a game with all those criteria that you want in it. You can create your own game as well. The leaderboards are just here as well. Don't know whether that's going to be me or everyone else. Yeah, it's leaderboards throughout all time, I guess. You can do a quick match, so it'll just find you a match if anyone's playing it. Or like I said, you can actually create your own match. Now I'll show you what the problem I had the other day when I was trying to set up a match between me and Sinky. Now this is down to the fact that the way my router works, it won't allow me. See, this is in that type is strict. I'd have to turn some of the settings on my router off, which I'm not really willing to do, unfortunately, because that can lead your door open to all sorts of problems in the future. But anyhow, that's how you go in to create your own match. So you can either do it as public or private, so anyone can join, or have it as a private game for you and your friends. But anyway, I'll come back out of here. Local mode. We'll do a bit of local mode today. So you can create. You got 3 slots. I don't know why they've got the 3 slots, but I guess you could. Well, from playing what I've played on this, what you can do is you can start a game, and you can quit out of it anytime you like, and it saves the current game process. So if you wanted to start a new game or whatever you wanted to do with your mates or whatever, and didn't want to affect your single player game, you can create a new game on these other 2 slots. So obviously create a new game. Now here's the difference between the boards. You've got 3 different boards. You've got living board, which we'll try today because it's the most interesting board out of the 3. They really missed a trick on this game, because I remember playing this game on Xbox 360, and that was a pretty good game to play actually. I did enjoy playing that, and I spent many hours trying to unlock new boards, and everything else, but there's no real options for this. You've only got three boards, and you can't get more boards or mod boards. But as I say, this is a fairly old game, so you've got living board, you've got classic board, which is just a classic board, nothing's going on the inside, it's just a standard board, and then you've got this one, which is it's got little figurines flying, well, in the background. It's not as bland as that, it's just a different background. That's the only difference. This is the best board to play on, because it does get repetitive. Right, so here you've got classic rules, which is just standard Monopoly rules. That's it, just the standard Monopoly rules. Speed dice is a special sort of like rule for make the game go quicker. I guess that could potentially sort of skip or force the next person to roll if they're taking too long or whatever. I'm guessing, or it could just make the dice roll quicker. Right, this is one of my personal favourites, because it's something I used to do when I was younger, which is free parking. So basically, every time you get a tax fine or a fine on chance or whatever, all the money normally goes back to the bank. Oh, excuse me as I bang my mic. But in this case, it goes actually into the middle of the table, or the middle of the board. And when I say it goes into the middle of the board, it goes into like a pot, if you understand what I mean, in the middle of the board. And instead of going back to the bank, which it should do, just to keep the bank money in it, because that's the reason they put the fines in, just so that the bank wouldn't run out of notes, you put it into the middle of the board. Now, if someone lands on free parking on standard classic rules, it's just free parking, it's a free space, you can't buy it, no one can own it, it's just a safe zone, so to speak. But in this, on that ruling, all the money that goes in that pot, right, from the fines and the taxes and that, ends up, that player ends up with it. So they get a cash bonus, so to speak. This one is, let's have a look.
This city is really nice.
Go and movement. When you land on go, you have... Oh, right, okay. Okay, yeah, this one is another famous one, which some people did. These are like house rules, which some people made up just to make the game a bit more fun, or make the game go quicker, or whatever, just to cheat. Some people said, oh, if you landed on go, you got 400 instead of £200, or you get a chance to draw another card or something, or get an auction. Snake Eyes. Yeah, so when you've got Snake Eyes, you've got £1,000. Again, I don't know how legit that is. I'd never used that rule in my life playing this. This one, when landing on a free property, you can only buy it through an auction. Okay, yeah, sometimes some people did that. They'd make it so someone couldn't sort of like inadvertently buy up everything all at one go. They had to buy through auction. Again, it made the game a bit more interesting. Wealth for all. Okay, that again is if you reach a wealth of 3,000 in capital, wins the game. Again, that makes the game go quicker. Property management. Again, you can build houses. Now, typically, as most of you guys really know, when you play Monopoly, you have to buy all the colour set. So, say if you wanted all to buy all the yellow, you want the first yellow one, and you wanted to build houses on that, you'd have to buy the other two yellow cards in order to get the colour set, and then you build the houses. This way gets rid of that, so you could just potentially own one bit of land or one card and put houses on it straight away. Some people prefer playing it that way, again, because it's a bit more easy. Well, again, made the game more fun. Again, and depending if there's only 1 or 2 players, it just made the game go a bit quicker rather than just having 2 people. And it just, you know, again, it's people just, it's house rules. One house rule I don't actually see here, again, I don't see it, I don't know if there's any way you can implement it, is a house rule which I used to play with when I was younger, which was you'd have to go around the board once before you could buy any properties, and that's how I always understood as how you played Monopoly, because that's how I was taught when I was younger, how I played Monopoly. I had to go around the board once before you could start buying properties. But the actual classic rules say you can buy it straight from the get-go. If you don't want to buy it, it has to go into auction. Again, that's the classic rules. Something I was taught when I was younger, if you didn't want it, it went back to the bank. Again, it's because people didn't either know the rules or wanted to play it just to make it quicker. Anyhow, I've waffled on enough, so I'm going to go for my favourite, which is the free parking. Right here, again, you can change your figurine. You can have a dog, you can have the boat. I'm going to go for the boat. And then once you've done that, you then, if you press select, and then add the next one. Just down quickly. Right. Okay. So then I'm going to change that to, if I press Alt, that should turn it to AI. Yeah, cool. So this is where you can put your AI players in. So what I'm going to do is put one very easy in.
This city is really
Enter.
nice.
Next one. Easy. Next one. Normal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that makes 4 players. I could have a maximum of 5 players if I really wanted to. In fact,
This part
why
of
not?
town.
Just for S&Gs or just for fun. So I'm going to say hard and leave it at that, I think.
It's
What I'll do
your
is
turn.
play a couple of loops round. Obviously, I don't want to get the game too. Oh, that's a low score straight away. So I don't want it to drag on for too long. What I'll do is I'll highlight bits and bobs, so then you guys don't get bored of the whole shenanigans of the game. I'll just show basically Sinky the basic starting blocks and how to auction property or how to mortgage property, how to build on stuff, etc., how to place a trade, stuff like that.
What a great day to play Monopoly. Time to trade and build an empire.
This is what I liked about this map, because there's lots of stuff going on around the map. This looks pretty cool.
Your turn starts now.
I'll show you the guys' figurines once as they move around.
You can buy this property.
Now, will he buy it?
What do you
Yeah.
want to do? Your time has come. This
Will he
is your
buy?
chance to own some real estate.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
So there's a two-way split there, in a sense. My favourite one's that one.
Investing in this city. Shake the
That's
dice
my turn.
and
Cool.
see what the future holds for you.
Oops, just knocked the cat over. Double, I seem to get a lot. So now, when I needed that double, I didn't get it. When I don't need it, well... I'm going to buy that. Again, I'll leave a link in the description and probably at the end of the video to Sinky's multiplayer. The reason I didn't record anything because I didn't know how good it was going to go. It was just a test to see how things were. We've still got to set up some sort of like TeamSpeak or something along those lines so we can chat while we play. Now I can buy that if I really want to. In fact, I bought that when I was playing Sinky, so I'm going to say yes because it seems to be a lucky one to go for.
Let's play. Impressive.
Ah, now is this going to make it a three-way split?
Are you interested in buying
Or they
this
can auction
property?
it? Oh, it looks like they're auctioning it. So now you can enter an auction. Now I could get involved with this if I really wanted to, and I might just to throw a spanner in the works. Because if you leave that as a three-way split, then it's going to be harder for someone to make. Oh, I'll bid one more, see where they go. Ooh, no, I'm going to withdraw. Let them spend their cash. They paid over the odds for it anyway, so. But in a sense, I probably ran them up a bit by doing that now. We'll see who got most of that. I think that one of those players got 2 of them, but what they can do is incite a trade. This is some parts of this game are a bit sparse. Now are they going to buy it? Because that's one I want.
Is for sale. It's time to become the owner.
Yeah, they're going to buy it. So at some point, I'm going to have to try and buy that off them or trade it with them.
Your time has come.
Now I'll speed everything up because you guys don't want to watch too much of this. So you can just, in order, if you don't want to watch this bit, if you press
Let's see if
enter,
chance is on your side.
it skips them around to the next go. Like Sinky was saying, he said it should have an end turn roll a lot, you know, rather than just it sitting there
Let's roll the dice.
doing nothing between players. It should automatically end their turn if they're inactive for a certain amount of time, or automatically roll the dice if they're inactive. Now they're going to buy it.
Looking for an investor. Who will be the lucky one?
Back to my turn.
Your
That was
turn
it.
starts now.
Whoops. Ooh, a train station. I've never landed on a train station on this game. I have on the real game, but never on this game. It's always seems to have made me not land on them. So I'm going to grab that. So you never know, it might become either a good bargaining chip, or it could potentially good bit of extra income, or if you need it to get you out of trouble, sort of thing, if you need the mortgage.
You landed on a free property. Do you want to invest?
Oh, they're auctioning it. Ooh. Bumped up a bit. We could still get this for a bargain. It's 240, isn't it?
Welcome to Monopoly. This city is
Yes! Okay, I've saved a little bit of money on it. Not a great deal. But again, If you save a little bit of money, then
It's
that's
your turn.
good thing to do. You can always use it to trade with someone else as well. Let's skip that, guys. Ooh,
Someone
landed.
already
We're
owns
gaining
this
money
property.
from it. Nice.
Time to pay the rent. Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
We've got a double. Nice.
This is what I call a safe.
There's no money in there, so because there's been no fines as yet, there's no money in the pot, so I get no money from it. But if there'd been a fine at all, we'd have got that. In fact, someone turned the game round from doing that because there was a huge amount of money. They're running. They're almost to the point of bankruptcy. When I was playing against another player, AI player, and
Let's roll the dice.
and it was close run thing between the two of us. I might buy that. Again, it's always best to buy when you land on them. I could try and auction it, but if I'm not really interested in it, then I would just auction it and let them play, or try and get it a bit cheaper. But anyway, he landed on free parking, getting all the money out the pot, and then he managed to turn the game round from that point. And I was like, that's when I really wish that rule wasn't in it. How are they going to buy? Or are they going to auction?
What do you want to do?
They bought it.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you. What do the cards have to say?
Receive 25. Nice. Here we go. This is how the trading thing works. I'll go through it in a sec and show you guys how it works briefly. It looks like they've got that. So he's now got the colours set. So I suspect he's going to start building houses. There we go. Yeah, he's going to start building his houses as quick as he can. It's a good way to start the game, because if you can get the colour set quickly, you can start, gaining money very quickly. By anyone is unfortunate to land on it. And that is one of the cheaper sets to have. So building up the money as best as you can is probably a prudent thing. However, you've got to bear in mind, if you land, I think it's on chance or community chest, and it comes up the card with make general repairs on your houses and hotels, that can really wallops you. If you're running low on money and you get that card drawn, you can get a lot of, it can hurt a lot.
Let's roll the dice.
But what I'll do when my turn comes up, I'll show you guys how to potentially launch
Who will be the lucky one?
trading.
It's your turn.
Oh,
That's
super
what I
tax.
call
Still not as bad. So that'll go in the pot now. That rather than going back to the bank like it should do, that'll go into the little fine pot. But what you need to do in order to start a trade, you can either click on it with your mouse or press Alt on your keyboard, and then you choose the player that you want to trade with, and then press Enter to
What do you
select.
want to trade?
And then this is where it gets a bit tricky, because in order to negotiate, I don't know what it's like on a controller, but on a keyboard you have to use your arrow keys. You can't use this mouse for some bizarre reason. So if I do that, look, it does nothing. So I use the arrow key. So if I wanted to trade, I'm just doing this as an example. That, and then, you know, I do the same here, him, select whatever I wanted off of him, and then add money if I need to. You can add money by clicking on the money icon and scrolling up, scrolling down, to whatever amount you need to add in, and then you just make the offer by make deal. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to really start trade. Let me move that back. And then if I show you how to manage properties as well quickly, while my turns, if you press, see that it's got the little keyboard down here, or the little arrow keys. If you press left and right, that scrolls through all your properties you have. Now, in order to mortgage it, it says control there, but you can just, if you click on it, your mouse, yes, it put it up for mortgage. So if I do that, it says, are you sure you want to continue to do that with more property? I'll say no because I don't need to do it. But once you do that, that'll give you the money. But then obviously in classic rules of Monopoly, you don't get any money from that. Again, same options for, I haven't got a colour set so I can't show you, but once you get the colour set, this will light up. So you then plus, just literally click on this one to add a house, and then you scroll forward. And again, it needs to be equal, so I need to put as many, say you need to put house on that one and a house on whatever, each one, before you can't make it uneven. So that back up and end my turn.
Let's play.
But I'll pause it here, guys, and I'll restart it when it starts getting a bit more interesting. So I'll see you in a jiffy.
Are you interested in buying this property? And see what the future holds for you.
Okay, guys, welcome back. Just a quick update. Michael, as you can see, has just literally gone bankrupt. He ran into a hotel which that guy's built on.
Congratulations!
I've got double. Ooh, that's gonna be. Ouch.
You must pay this
12
claim.
quid's not too bad. Or 12 monopolies or whatever it is.
It's your turn.
When you get a double, you get a chance to roll. Double again. I cannot get another double, otherwise I end up in jail. At least I go into free parking. There's nothing in here because the cat already got it. Please do not give me another double, thank you, because that's lucky. Oh, buy the waterworks, why not, as I've got electrical.
You did well.
But he went bankrupt, and all the stuff went that he owned, if he owned anything, went to the cat. I don't think he had anything, so I could be wrong.
Turn.
So it's going to get pretty interesting now, because what happens next, really. I own that, so he's going to be paying me some rent.
Your rent is due.
Thank you very much. That's it, the cat or the dog? The dog, sorry. I own that as well. Thank you very much.
Is the key to success.
See what I mean? It's just like not getting. Oh, here we go. Someone's offering to trade with me, I think. Oh no, maybe not. Looks like he's going to try and get another set. By the looks of it.
If there's demand, there will be an offer.
Aha, yeah, as I suspected. Now he's going to build houses on that. This guy's going to be a tough cookie to deal with, because he knows that's my sort of tactical play.
Congratulations!
Buy up with what you can.
That's how we create our legacy.
I could end up bankrupt on this. I could see it. I'd suspect that's probably the tough, hard player.
Let's play.
there's always someone that's super shrewd at Monopoly and super lucky at Monopoly. A lot of it's down to luck, I'd say, more than judgment. Oh, that was close. I'd rather pay the £100 fine than pay whatever that would have been on those houses, because I'm sure that'd be more than £100. But again, I'll pause it here again and let you know if any more updates occur. Let's just see what this happens here. Oh, nice. Well, I do like this game. It's not as good as the 360 version. I much preferred that. In fact, when I sold my 360, or tried to sell my 360 at the time, all I had left as game on there was Monopoly. That's mine. Thank you very much. That's
certainly had other plans for your
he's going to have to mortgage. Yep. In fact, he's got. I think I might have it then. I might make him an offer for that.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
If I can land on that other bit of land that's without getting too much trouble. I don't think I'll hit the super tax. Ouch, yeah.
At least you're not giving money to one of your opponents.
Yeah, but I'm still losing 200 quid. Anyway, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make the trade now, actually, so show you again how to make a trade. Who owns
How about investing in this city?
that one, so it's the dog. Select him.
What's your offer?
I want that. So again, I'm going to have to add that. It's worth 260. I'm going to take a bit off because he's got it mortgaged, so I'm going to offer him some money for it. I'm going to say 160. Let's see how he goes with this. He'd probably reject it because there's nothing in it for him other than money.
I love this part of town. What do you want to trade?
Oh, accepted. Nice. So this left me a bit light, but I just thought I'd show you guys how that all works. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Your time has come.
But I'll come back to update you guys if anything else interesting happens. I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the game. The made general repairs on your buildings has just come up for this guy, so he's having to sell because he ran into trouble. I bought all the stations, all the train stations, and I managed to clear out what little he had left as cash funds. So now he's had to make general repairs on every building he has. He's got this humongous bill that he has to pay off, which is 450 monopolies or whatever it is, leaving him very little, and he's had to sell off quite a considerable amount. He had to mortgage something just to pay me. So that's the downside of making of having so much property. You can end up with humongous bills like that.
What you've done to the place.
That's why insurance always is best. House insurance.
Let's roll the dice.
But anyway, I'll continue playing on a little bit longer. Excuse me. Ah, that's one of mine.
You must pay this
£90. I like it. So far, things are alright. Things are going okay.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
And just, yeah, probably go past go now, and oh, he's gonna land on mine. That's mine again.
Someone
Thank
already
you.
owns
So
this
he just
property.
paid me to stay there.
Time to pay the rent.
Thank you very much. So that's just wiped him out. That's a good thing about having all the stations. This could end up biting me in the bum though. Ooh, community chest.
Whatever happens, don't settle.
Oh, nice. So I get them more money. No, I can't spend any money, so because I've got no properties I can build
It's
on.
your turn.
And I'm stuck until I can either land on that last bit of property, or someone else lands on it, and then I end up buying it. Oh, that looks painful. That looks very painful.
You
He
certainly
should be,
had
yeah.
other plans for your money.
That's going to help him out though, that's the problem. He's going to now be able to build stuff again.
Your time has come.
Let's hope he lands on my train station. That'll wipe him out again.
Impressive.
6. And that might end up back on my trains. I can't remember how many spaces it is between. No, it's community chest. Oh, that's a shame.
You can't always decide what's going to happen to you.
Okay. Seems legit. He's unmortgaging all these properties, but that's it. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's being shrewd. That's exactly what I'd do before I'd start building
Mighty oaks
houses.
From little acorns grow.
That's all he can do with all his money. Hoping he,
I
guess
wish
he's
you luck.
hoping he doesn't end up on a. He's got enough money if he does end up like, crashing onto a train station of mine to pay it off without overly affecting him too much. That's mine. Thank you very much.
Sometimes you have to pay the price.
And that's
Your
why I
turn
say this
starts
game's a
now.
bit about luck. You can be as shrewd at Monopoly as anyone, but you've got to be lucky enough to avoid
Successful
pitfalls.
people make their own luck.
I'll get a LGL card free. That's nice. Again, I'll pause it here and I'll update you for
Let's
anything
roll the
else
dice.
happens in this game. And let me know, guys. What do you think? Is there something you'd want to see, sort of like live streams of me versing Sinky, or oh, that's going to be
You must
painful.
pay
But he'll be
this
able to
player.
pay for that. Or is it something like to see more of? Would you like to see a full-length game, as long as it could potentially be? What I could do is I could edit it so I can speed up
Let's
time on
play.
it and stuff like that as a full-length game, and so you can see a full-length game from start to finish. Might be a bit ghouling though, seeing it going flying around really quickly.
That's what I call bad news.
But let me know anyway. So I'll pause it here and I'll
It's your turn.
let you know if anything really happens next. So I'll see you in a bit.
Yo.
Okay, guys and girls, welcome back, and things have
time
taken
has
another
come.
nice, interesting turn. This guy's just literally gone bankrupt after landing on my train station. So I got all his deeds, all his stuff. So I've now got a fair amount of stuff. However, the bank is now out of houses and out of houses. So I've got to wait till I've got 2 houses on Old Kent Road, which I might get.
Home sweet home. Have you thought
Let's
about
see if I
upgrading?
can do that now, because Old Kent Road doesn't produce that much money. If I can go around Old Kent Road, where is it? Sell that. Sell that. Well, have I mortgaged them? Or did I sell the houses? No. Right, and then go back round to here. And then buy a house on here.
From Little Acorns Grove.
And buy a house. See, have to buy at auction. So next. This could be interesting. So if I start, he's got about the same amount of money as I've got. So it's going to be interesting. 210. I'm going to let him have it. Because I don't want to spend too much money.
Now that's how you do business.
On that last house. He can put that house on whatever he wants. But now the bank is officially out of houses, so I've got to sell some houses, or I've got to sell some houses. I'm hoping he ends up having to sell some because he's low on money. He's got less money than me now. He's got to get past my corner of doom, and he's already in trouble.
I love
He owns this bit. But so far, it's now down to the two of us. And this is where it starts to get a bit interesting and sort of like and a bit samey. It's just down to luck now, pure luck, on who's going to go through for this next bit. See, he's got a hotel there. I'm glad I missed that. And I'm glad I built them stations. But I can't do anything else now. All I can do is just go around and to a point where he starts to struggle or I start to struggle.
You can't always decide what's going
But I bet a lot of you guys out of jail card. I bet a lot of you guys have been in this similar situations yourself. And it feels like the game's not going to go anywhere. And it sometimes doesn't. Sometimes it's just luck of draw. Oh, I'm going to end up paying money.
Don't give up.
So that was nasty.
Persistence is the key to success.
See, that's just now freed him up some money. I've just got to hope he ends up
Let's play.
landing on something of mine that's got a lot of money to it. Ooh.
This is what
Yes!
I call a safe spot.
Karma. Get some of my money back. He now has to see what happens with him, and I'll... Oh, that's going to be expensive, mate.
Sometimes bad things happen. Smart
So he's going to have to mortgage
investors
that.
never give up.
Let's see what else he does. Well, he's paid me the money. He just had to mortgage it in order to do it. But that has really crippled him now.
Let's play.
So it's now just a waiting game. See what happens next. As long as I don't get assessed for street repairs, I should be fine.
You're home. Maybe it's time to manage
Maybe
your
he will.
portfolio.
He'll always drawn it once. I don't know if the game's that random or not. See what happens next. He's missed my station.
Whatever happens, don't settle.
Advance to... Ah, that's my train station, so he owes me money straight away.
Someone
Thank
already
you.
owns this property. Time to pay
So
the
that's it.
rent.
Start selling some of those houses. That's what I want you to do. Can't believe he's that much in debt though. He's got this about...
Well played.
Ooh, that's going to be painful, surely. £400. Ah, yeah, that's the more expensive station. Yeah, I remember there's one that's 200 and there's one that's
Shake
400.
the dice and see what the future holds for you.
So, let's see what happens next. And I'm going to start buying some houses if I don't land on any of his stuff. It's a bit of a risky venture,
Have
but
you thought about upgrading?
I could build houses on here, but I'd rather start building houses on here because these are closer to... Why won't you let me build houses? He just sold some houses though. That makes no sense. How's he sold houses? Nowhere else I've got houses, is there? It's just there. He's just sold some houses. I can't understand that. Unless he mortgaged them. No, he sold them. So I'm going to end turn. I know that's all about because he just sold some houses. So technically, there should be some houses left in the bank. Ah, maybe not. He sold a hotel, maybe one house. Maybe he sold a hotel. Maybe that's what it was. But he's in trouble. That's one of his, so he doesn't need to worry.
Perhaps you should manage your portfolio.
But it's getting interesting,
Roll the
guys.
dice.
Certainly getting interesting. Oh, could this? Oh, it's going to tax. I'd rather hit the tax, the super
At
tax,
least you're not giving money to one of your
then
opponents.
hit that. As it won't back up in his, end up in his back pocket.
Your time has come.
As long as he doesn't end up in free parking, which he could legitimately do. No, that's one of my properties. Has he got enough money? Well, he's got
Sometimes you have
enough
to pay
because
the
that's one of the
price.
cheaper ones.
It's your turn.
Ouch.
You must pay this player.
So that's only £90. I can live with that.
Down has never looked so great.
Okay, and so we've got like it's end turn.
Let's play.
See what happens next. Sorry, I just paused the video quickly. Ouch, that's going to be expensive for him.
Don't give up. Persistence is the key
Right,
to
so
success.
sells a house, yeah. So he sold another house there. Sold another house there. So that should put some houses back in the bank. By rights. Ooh. Things are getting problematic for him because he's having to sell those ones. They're the ones that I was worried about hitting. This is where, again, luck takes its toll. You've got to be lucky in this game. It's tactical and lucky. This is the downside of this game. It takes so long for them to go around selling the houses off. There should be enough houses left in the bank. 850 quid. Ouch. Thank you very much. So I think I know where this is going.
See what the future holds for you.
Unless I get assessed for street repairs, I should be good.
I love what you've done to
Right,
the
let's
place.
see if I can now manage to... Yeah, I can now buy houses. So,
Excellent. That's how we create our legacy. Great.
now, if I buy a
I
hotel
like
on
your
this,
style.
it should then give me...
You're getting serious.
More houses so I can build houses again. So I'm going to build a set of houses here.
Congratulations. Great. You did well.
As long as I don't get assessed for street repairs. Otherwise I'm going to have a load of... Now, they're quite expensive. I don't know whether to put a house on them. They're like
Mighty
200 quid
Oaks
each.
from Little Acorns Grove.
Well, I'm going to sit one set of houses on these. Just because I've got the money to do so.
Mighty Oaks from Little Acorns Grove.
Right, that's enough.
Let's roll the dice.
Let's see what happens now, because he's on the back heel. I'll continue recording for now. He managed to get
Truly
fooled.
unfortunate.
As long as he doesn't bankrupt. Mind you, I technically win if he does. I'm the last player.
I wish you luck. This town has never looked so great. Home sweet home. Have you thought about upgrading?
No, not for now. Ouch.
Sometimes bad things happen. Smart investors
He's just
never
given me
give up.
all he's earned, pretty much. Thank you very much, sir.
Let's play.
Ooh, double.
You're home. Maybe it's time to manage your portfolio. Successful people make
Let's see
their
what
own
happens.
luck.
Ouch! I knew that was coming. How much do I owe? £750. Oh, that's not too bad. I can probably mortgage something. What can I mortgage? These probably give me enough money. So I'll mortgage that one.
You did what needed to be done.
And mortgage that one. Just now. I knew it was coming. It could have been worse. I could have had no money when that did that, and then I've had to sell all my houses off.
It's your turn.
See what happens next. This is very close, so I'm going to continue recording. Sorry, guys. That's mine. And he's got to
Your
pay.
rent is due.
What's the
Desperate
slow
times call
demise
for
of this
desperate
guy?
measures.
Thank you. 70 quid back.
Your time has come.
Oh, that's one of his, but it won't cost me a great deal to pay. Oh, he's mortgaged it, so I don't have to pay anything.
Let's roll the
Nice.
dice. Double.
He's got free parking. The jammy so-and-so.
Relax. Nothing can happen to you here.
Seems legit.
Great. Well played.
Nah, you see now he's trying to turn the game. This is what happened last time. This is the downside of the free parking lot.
Congratulations!
I wonder if he knows something I don't.
I like your style.
Makes me wonder sometimes.
Shake the dice and see what the future holds for you.
Well, that seems legit. Only owes me
Someone already
80
owns
quid.
this property.
Wow.
Time to pay the rent.
Meanwhile, there's a
I
chance
wish
I
you
might
luck.
get them around the board 10 without hitting it. That's mine.
Perhaps you should manage your portfolio.
Keep my money just for now.
Home
Own
sweet
that as
home.
well.
Have you thought about
What?
upgrading?
Which ones are the properties I mortgaged? One of these. I know it was. That one.
It's your turn. You certainly had other plans for your money.
Thank you.
Your turn starts now. I love what you've done to the place.
Ouch, he's going to pay that. He's going to have to
That's
I've
what I
mortgaged
call
some or sell something.
bad news. That should buy you some time.
This is a bit I don't like. Sometimes it does get a bit boring watching that bit. Especially when they decide to go around mortgaging everything.
Let's play.
Double.
Your rent is
Ouch. How much do I owe? 1,300. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, I did wonder if that was going to be the case. Right. Let's mortgage that.
due. Is really nice. You did what needed to be done.
That's already been mortgaged. Don't want to mortgage the train station. So let's just sell.
That should keep you in the game. That should buy you some time.
So it's 1,300, isn't it? So I need.
Welcome to Monopoly.
I do. Now he's got the upper hand. Until he hits one of my yellow ones, hopefully. I was hoping
Shake
that wasn't
the
going to
dice
happen.
and see what the future holds for you.
Seems
Not good,
legit.
not good at all. Let's roll the dice.
Also got
At least
fleeced.
you're not giving money to one of your opponents.
He's still in better. He's going to start building houses. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be a long match. So I'm going to pause it here and I'll come back to you guys when it starts to get a bit more interesting rather than going round and round. Or let you know what the result is. Hello everybody, you're right. Okay. Basically I hit one of his ones which he got a hotel on, and I'd had several things mortgaged already, so rather than just play the game, keep them going round and round in circles, I thought I was just going to give up and just let him win. So he won in the end. So but I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the game and look at it, and let me know guys what you think of it, and it's something which I think you guys and girls can probably get your teeth into and play when you're a bit bored of doing all the other games like simulators like I said earlier. But anyway, if you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like, and if you didn't enjoy it, please feel free to dislike, but please let me know why in the comments down below so I can improve in the future. And if you know anyone else that may also enjoy watching this, guys and girls, please feel free to share. Helps me out a lot and I don't mind you sharing. And I'll if you want to see more videos like this or anything else that I'm working on, please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. TTFN.